Want to know what game was pretty cool? Star Wars TIE Fighter. I played that when I was a little Noah back in the 90s. Now, Star Wars X-Wing came out a year before Star Wars TIE Fighter, but TIE Fighter was so much better. It had better graphics, and the gameplay was definitely better. There were some 2D things in the X-Wing game, but it was mostly, I think it was explosions maybe? Well, the explosions in both were 2D. Can't remember. Something that was 3D in TIE Fighter was only 2D in X-Wing, but I can't remember. I haven't played in such a long time. And those games were... TIE Fighter I played both of them completely. With cheats on, of course, because it was just way too difficult otherwise. X-Wing kind of sucked because if you turned the cheats on, you couldn't continue the mission, but there was a way to get all the missions open. And TIE Fighter didn't care. You could turn all your cheats on. Just kept going through. And there was that cloak. There was that guy with the cloak. And TIE Fighter's like, oh, you're part of the secret circle, the inner circle of the Emperor. And he shoots lightning at you, and you get the marks on your arms. And you get those from doing the secret objectives. That was pretty cool for TIE Fighter, because back then they had your main objectives, your secondary objectives, and your secret objectives. Of course, your secret objectives, you didn't know what they were. You just had to figure it out on your own. So that was pretty cool. I think the worst part about the X-Wing game was there was a Death Star. There was like this Death Star little map or level, and you had to do. I could never figure out how to beat it because you were supposed to blow some certain things up, and I just could never figure out what exactly it was I was supposed to be blowing up, and the game never bothered to explain it. That's why TIE Fighter was so much better. And this was all fully voiced too, on the CD version, of course, not the floppy version. So while you SNES people, you thought you were so cool with Starfox, I had TIE Fighter. That was full 3D, and it didn't run at 2 frames per second. And it was you had 360 degrees. They call it 6 degrees of freedom. I don't know why they stopped at 6, because 360 is a whole lot more than 6. And so you can just go wherever you feel like. You can blow up Star Destroyers and space stations. It was awesome. And when you blew up the spaceships, their parts would fly off. They might be spinning or something. Of course, there were some bad things in TIE Fighter. Like it was still influenced by simulator games, flight sim games. So they had a time advance or a time speed up thing, because you would end up having the ships on the other side of the map, and it would take forever if you were going at normal speed, and then let you speed up to 4 times. And like you might think, oh, why didn't they just make the map smaller? I don't know. Like, let's just make a gigantic map and have a thing that speeds up time. Because we couldn't figure out how to fix it. Let's speed up time. Get over there. Of course, the later games on the Rogue Squadron stuff kind of fixed that. They had small maps, so you didn't have to go searching for TIE Fighters or X-Wings on the other side of the map. It'll stay around you. You didn't need a time speed up in those games. Kind of sucks they stopped making any kind of Star Wars game where you control a fighter. They should make more like that. Oh yeah, that's right. X-Wing Alliance was released in '99. That was pretty cool. It um, let you fly around for the rebellion. I remember the previews for the game said you could be in the rebellion or the Empire, but when it came out, you could only be in the rebellion. There was no choice to be made. And they had a Death Star, the second Death Star run, and it wasn't just flying to the middle. There was like this stupid maze thing in it. That was just so dumb. It was very annoying. It was overly difficult. And you could, and when you blew up the Death Star, for some reason it was you, and not whoever did it in the movie. When you blew it up, you could not screw up when you were leaving. If you touched anything, if you did not put everything in the engines, and if you touched anything, you were dead. You had to redo the whole thing. It was awful. It was way too difficult. I think they should make another Star Wars fighter game. That'd be cool. I don't know why they haven't. They should. I guess they think space makes it too easy to make a good looking game. It's like that's a lot of part of Star Wars. You'd think they would have more Star Wars games like that, but they don't. It's too bad they don't have any lots of Star Trek games anymore. They had that crappy one for the movie, and then they gave up. And then they have a whole bunch of free-to-play crap. Just don't play those. Just don't even bother. Oh well. See all y'all later.